Everyone needs a good chocolate cake in the repertoire. This is mine. It's flourless, dark, rich, and sometimes a little wobbly. The cooking time is forgiving, a rare thing in the baking world. And topped with pumpkin seed brittle, amazing. When I have a dinner party, I always make dessert first. Always. Because if the barbecue catches on fire, if the pasta overcooks, at least you can look over, glance at your previously made dessert, and know that all is well with the world. This is my go-to make-ahead chocolate cake. It's flourless, and I'm going to put some caramel on it this time. Start with sugar in a pan, water, and a pinch of sea salt. Caramel just means sugar and water coming to a boil and leaving it until it reaches the desired color. Now you can use a candy thermometer. Fortunately for me, I have a built-in thermometer into my eyeballs, and I can assess when we're ready. So just leave it, don't stir, but keep your eye on it. We want it to turn a nice amber color. Meanwhile, butter into a double boiler. Oh, it's gonna be heavy. Double boilers are great when you're melting chocolate because there's boiling water below and the steam from the water will melt the chocolate in the butter. If you heat chocolate directly in the pot over the flame, it will probably burn. So just let this go, break it down. The bowl dances around a little bit, that's absolutely fine. Don't stir the sugar. However, you can wipe the sides down with a little brush and water. If there are any little droplets that pop up, just keep them from creeping up because they burn, and that's going to affect your caramel. So keep anything from creeping up the sides with your little brush. Visit your chocolate. Give it a stir. I love this recipe for many reasons, but first off, it's all made in one bowl. Efficiency in the kitchen is key in my mind. This is almost a molten lava-like cake, kind of gooey in the center. And you can undercook it a little bit and it will ooze. You can make it in a ramekin, little individual serving sized. It's very, very versatile and forgiving. Just a minute left with this. Let's have this ready and waiting because the caramel action is quick. In the meantime, we'll take care of the cake, but there might be some bouncing around. Still watching diagonally. Okay, say goodbye to the wooden spoon and hello to the whisk while we add some sugar. Just whisk it all together. Okay. Ground almonds. You could use ground hazelnuts or really any nuts. It's the nut that acts as a thickener in the cake and also adds flavor. Some vanilla. Just a touch. And then we get started on the eggs. This cake is like a souffle. Just puffs right up with the power of the egg inside. Some flourless cakes call for just yolk. This is whole egg. Easy, easy. 2. I'm watching my caramel. 3. And 4. And 5. It won't be light enough if you add those all at the same time. Slowly incorporate them into the batter. It's so glossy. It's such a nice batter. We're gonna let this sit just for a second while we finish up with the caramel. And pour this in any design you'd like over the parchment. Quickly, I'm gonna put some pumpkin seeds on top. These are salted, nothing like a little salty crunch with chocolate. Oven's really hot, it is 400 degrees. Butter and line a springform pan with parchment paper. Give your batter a little whisk one last time and pour it in to the pan. And this goes into the oven for about 25 minutes. That was the fastest 25 minutes ever. Love it. Run a knife around your cake that you've cooled a little bit. I've served this cake really hot and it's just sort of turned into lava across the plate. Carefully remove the ring. Take off the caramel. It's still a little bit warm, so it's going to pull, which is going to be fantastic. This is going to freeze that way. Okay, start with this guy, the letter E. Oh, look, this is awesome. Shiny side up. Just crack right through it. Just figure out a way to get a little slice. And then you can top with a piece of that caramel. Of course, you could save this to serve for the guests or just tuck right in the kitchen. Grab yourself a little piece. There's that sweet crunch in the seeds with this light, rich, warm chocolate cake. And if your barbecue's on fire, your pasta's overcooked, let the rest just eat cake. I've been known to crumble pumpkin seed brittle into my salads. It's true. But on a chocolate cake, well, that's the best. Honestly yours, Flourless chocolate cake.